for the Bears, a new look for them. Norval straight drop. He's being blitzed. Griffin's got him. Down he goes. Griffin kind of delayed, Tommy, and just waited and came through that hole, and there was nowhere for Norval to go.
With three wide receivers, the tight end is now out of the football game. Mount Juliet takes a blocker off the line of scrimmage, and Griffin really quick. And what a versatile player. Offensively, able to get you some big plays, and defensively comes on the stunt right up the middle for good defensive pressure.
So it'll be third down and about a mile. Third down and 18 yards to go for the Bears. Again, three wide receivers in the game. Two to the left, one to the right, I formation behind Norval. He's just going to toss it to Butler and let him run, and he's not going anywhere. He sticks his head in the middle of the line, and Phillips up there to be a little bit run support, goes head-to-head with him, and it's a punting situation for the Bears.
Tressler will go deep to return for the Blue Devils. Elkins once again drops into punt formation for Mount Juliet.
Now Elkins will stand at his own 15. As Tressler back about his own 40. And a good punt by Elkins this time. Gives Tressler some room. He drops it. Falls back on it at the 39-yard line. A good job by Tressler to come back with it as Todd Kelly was down there with him. But a break for the Blue Devils, Tommy.
An unfortunate break for Mount Juliet as it hit Tressler right in the numbers. But our good fortune is their bad fortune as the hop comes right back to Tressler, and he's able to get down on the football. And a good kick, Terry.
Elkins a 35-yard punt. Tressler will actually be credited with a 2-yard return as he fumbled it from the 37 up to the 39, and that's where Lebanon will take over.
So first down and 10 yards to go. Sellers is your tailback, and there's that two tight end set for the Blue Devils. As Cannon in the game, toss to Sellers, sweep to the right. He will not make it. He'll get right back to the line of scrimmage. Will Sellers, as Hayes was down at his feet, and spinning him around was Guy Graves, who's been in a lot of tackles this evening, Tommy.
He has been awfully active for the Bears. Guy Graves, 6'2", 196, a senior, played a lot on that football team last year as a junior.
Well, right back to the line of the scrimmage for Sellers, as it'll be 2nd and 10. As now Stafford is in at a tailback. Griffin in on that wingback. They're going to fake it this time. Reeder wants to run. He's got pressure, and he will fall out of bounds as Hayes came in. Didn't bite the fake, Tommy, and Reeder has to dive out of bounds after about a 4-yard loss.
Hayes did a good job of staying at home. The play fake on the reverse action, the play that we'd had so much success on earlier in the football game. We're trying to hit trying to hit Jeff Clemens deep down the sideline, but Hayes with good pressure on the quarterback.
So third down and 14 for the Blue Devils. They need to make right at the 50-yard line. Stafford, the tailback. C is a wide receiver on the left side. 6-man line. Straight drop. Reeder wants C in and out of his hands. Batted by John Reese, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And it looked like, once again, we may have been setting up the trick play because Stafford coming out of the backfield, looping along behind there. And if we can get that football to Ron C., he can catch it and make that toss. And that would have been some good yardage. Tressler to kick it once again for Lebanon. And I know the kickers for these two football teams getting a lot of action tonight.
Butler will drop deep to his 25-yard line. Tressler's punt is a good one. Little of a chance for Butler to return. A good bounce. High snap and a miss as he will eventually go down at the 28. But down there looking for his head was Phillips, Tommy.
Like a torpedo, Sam. Ricky Phillips airborne, and if he makes contact there, that would have been some kind of collision. Terry, another good kick by Todd Tressler.
Todd Tressler, 37-yard punt, 1 yard return by Butler. That's where Mount Juliet to take over on their own 27-yard line, first down.
7 minutes, 35 seconds remain in the third quarter. 13-0, the Blue Devils on top. Alpha is a wide receiver out on the left side. I formation with the two tight ends. They will give it to the tailback, and he will be busted down as Pitt comes up on run support. The first man to get a hold of him was somebody we haven't talked a lot about tonight, Tommy, and that's Trey Reynolds.
Trey Reynolds, the defensive end, did a good job staying at home and just fighting that interference, making Mount Juliet run that play a little bit wider than they originally wanted to, allowing the pursuit to catch up. Trey Reynolds with a good job defensively. Reynolds, 5'11", 197, a senior for Lebanon.
About a 3-yard loss on the play, so second down and 13. And now that 3 wide receiver set as Ron Chandler now is the tailback. And they'll give it straight up the middle to Oldham. He'll pick up about a yard, maybe a little bit more than that, but it'll be 3rd and long.
And folks, we hope the picture you are now able to see here on Lebanon Cable Vision 3 is a little bit cleaner than the one you saw in the first half. We made some equipment adjustments, and we apologize for that first half picture. And believe it or not, the weather, the heat tonight had a little impact on our camera equipment. So we think we've made an adjustment that you'll like.
3rd down for the Bears. They need to make the 37-yard line. High formation behind Norval. Straight drop. He'll roll to his right now. He's got time, and it is complete for the first down to Sean Daniel. And that's one of the best passes we've seen by Norval tonight, Tommy.
Norval really put the ball on the money. He put the football in a spot where Daniel had the only chance at it. Threw it toward the sideline. Daniel, the junior, with a nice catch and run for first down yardage. And Terry, what about Norval tonight throwing the football?
Tommy, that's his 3rd completion of the night. That one going for 11 yards. 3 completions, 28 yards for Norval.
First down, 10 yards to go for Mount Juliet. Their own 38-yard line. Norval will give to Butler off right side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Still on his feet out to the 44-yard line. He'll pick up 5, almost 6 yards on that play as Tommy, he's been hard to bring down this evening.
And he got a good block from Ross Hayes, the tight end. They brought him across the formation and used him as a lead blocker on the play. So kind of our Redskins look, and they got the lead man out there in front of the tailback.
Second down and 5 yards to go for the Bears. Norval will turn. He'll give it to the second man through the tailback, and he pounds for first down yardage.
We don't have any idea who number 20 is. He was not on the roster sent to us by Mount Juliet High School. So that's not, well, that's not Butler, is it? I mean, they haven't put a new jersey on Butler?
No, Butler is still number 12.
Okay.
At least he was a few moments ago.
Right, I see Butler now on the sideline. And so here come the chains. And John, if you got an eyeball down there on the field.
Tommy, I was trying to search to see if we could figure out who that number 20 was, but Mount Juliet has picked up the first down by about a football's length.
So it'll be first down, 10 yards to go for the Bears. Their own 49-yard line, and not a bad drive so far for them, Terry.
Sam, that's their 5th play of the drive. 5 plays. They started on their own 27. They now have a first down on their own 49.
So first and 10 for the Bears as Alpha splits wide to the right side as high formation behind Norval. He'll again give it to the tailback, 50. A little bit of running room, 45, down to the 40, and right at room for the first down. And Tommy, I'm not sure who number 20 is, but maybe they should have been running him in the first half.
Well, he's done a good job for him as he just kept bouncing the second back through the belly play, kept going wider and wider and wider and making good yardage on the run.
And it will be first down for the Bears just inside the 41-yard line of Lebanon. And as this drive goes, Tommy, it's a streak is on the line tonight.
Mount Juliet has not scored on Lebanon in 7 years, and Norval will take a timeout as he comes to the line of scrimmage. And we'll touch on that when we come back after this timeout.
Can you see?
Yeah. Back at Lebanon High School, 4 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the third period. Lebanon leads Mount Juliet by a score of 13-0. Lebanon has only surrendered a 2-point safety to the Bears over the last 7 years, and Lebanon would like nothing better than to keep that shutout streak intact. But what it really boils down to is they want to win this football game, and Lebanon wants to hang on so they can pick up that second win in the region.
It'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Bears. And straight up the middle to Oldham, a good running job out across the 35, down almost to the 34-yard line to pick up a 5, almost 6 yards. And Tommy, they've been running that belly play and faking it to Oldham, and they finally gave it to him, and he picks up good yardage.
Good action by the quarterback, Norval, as he comes with the big pitch move that hands the ball inside on the little trap play to the fullback, and good yardage for the Mount Juliet fullback, Diego Oldham, 5'10", 228 junior.
So second down and 4 just inside the 35-yard line. And this time the tailback off the right side, first down and more, dives down to about the 27-yard line. As another first down on this drive for the Bears.
I tell you why that's such a good football play for both teams is you tend to key on the fullback. The fullback in a lot of situations will take you to the football because he does so much lead blocking. And both teams falling for that as the fullback gets the play fake and they move over one hole and give it to the tailback. That's been a great play for the Bears.
First down, 10 yards to go, Lebanon 27-yard line. As Mount Juliet driving again to the tailback off left side. Not quite as successful as Leahy comes up and drags him down about a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play by Chris Leahy. He would have none of that. Knocks the tailback off his feet, and Leahy, another great stop coming in hard from that strong safety position.
A loss of a yard on the play, make it 2nd and 11 now for the Golden Bears of Mount Juliet. John Reese is in the game for the Bears at fullback as Alpha split wide to the left side. Straight up the middle to him, big hole. He will be taken down at the 21-yard line. Will Reese, and Tommy, for a minute there, I thought he had running room to the end zone, but Ron C. got down at his feet and held him up long enough for some backup help.
And a fresh running back for Mount Juliet made that play as Reese got the carry. Reese 5'11", 183. He checks out after the good gain, and Diego Oldham returns. Mount Juliet looking at third down, and you figure they've got 2 plays to pick up this first down. They're in 4-down territory.
It is third down and right at 5. Norval will give to the tailback. He fights. He will not get the first down. He is just inside the 19, almost to the 18. He will need, Tommy, about another 2 yards for the first down, and I'm with you. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears go for it.
Well, and maybe even try to draw us offside, a little no-play action. Here comes Tito Butler and Ross Hayes from the sideline with the play from Coach Mantooth and that Mount Juliet staff. Fourth down, and Lebanon's defense trying to get this crowd excited, and here goes those shakers.
So fourth down and 2 for the Bears. A little bit of confusion as Norval trying to direct his team. He's having some trouble hearing. Now they want to call timeout, and the noise did its job, Tommy.
It got them messed up. They couldn't hear as Mount Juliet wants to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Lebanon leads the Bears 13-0.
Name you want to call it. Let's make up a name.
A minute 14 to go in the third period, and Lebanon's defense wants to hold on right here. Fourth down and about 3 yards to go for Mount Juliet.
So Mount Juliet will come to the line, and the noise comes one more time. Fourth down and 2. Butler is the tailback, Oldham the fullback. 2 tight ends and a wing.